Welcome to another special edition of the Confused Breakfast. It's Monday, and we have a returning guest fresh off of his appearance on the most popular movie in the history of the world, Happy Gilmore 2, Conor Sherry. Welcome back to the show, man.
What's up, guys? Good to be back.
My first question to you, Conor, is I screenshotted your Instagram on Friday when Happy Gilmore came out so that today I could see how many followers you've gained on Instagram. Do you know precisely how many followers you've gained since Friday?
I don't know. I don't know exactly. I know I posted a picture that did pretty good, I think, but I don't know. I haven't looked at it all day today because at some point I had to turn it off because I was like, I need to not be on my phone like this. But I know I haven't looked. You've
gained, since I screenshotted it Friday night of the movie coming out, you've gained 36,000 Instagram followers.
Wow. Okay.
Is that all?
No, I think more happened during the day. I guarantee it by the time I screenshotted it.
Dude, that's crazy. That's wild.
Well, here's why it's so special to have Conor back. Conor was on the show with us because we fell in love with a movie called Snack Shack. We've been talking about it for more than a year to anybody that will listen to us. Conor was a starring role in that movie. And when we interviewed Conor, as it ended, he's like, I got to tell you something super secret, but it cannot be on camera. We're like, okay. And we ended that recording, and he goes, guys, I just got a phone call that I am going to be in Happy Gilmore 2 as one of Happy's sons. And we were blown away, man. Like, what has happened to you since that day to now, like, for that to become a reality? And here we are we're on the other side of the movie. Like, how's it been for you?
I mean, that was crazy because I think it was actually like the day or the day after I was.
It was so close.
I need to tell somebody this news, like, but yeah, that it's been, and not to be cliche, but I just think I've learned so much. Like, I think I was such a different, like, even just about the industry and about, how it all works and stuff, getting to see the machine that is Adam Sandler's films that is so seamless and fun. And it was cool. It was weird because I've realized that you can still, and maybe it's only Adam's movies, but you can have the feeling that I had when I was making Snack Shack, which is obviously super indie, super intimate, and you can have that on the largest scale. It felt similar. Like, it honestly has felt kind of weird how big the movie is, even though we knew it was going to be a big deal. Because when we were shooting it, it really was. I think it helped that I was in the Gilmore family. So I was like, it all felt like a family with him and stuff, but it really did feel like that on set. So yeah, I would say that I just learned a lot, and I honestly got me more excited because I think you can feel jaded when you look to people's careers and what happens throughout them and stuff. And yeah, everyone around him is pretty happy. So it made me more excited to try to achieve that.
What was that experience like exactly? Because I think you told us a little bit when you gave us that little sneak peek. But did you meet with Adam? Because I know he wrote the script. Did you meet with Adam, or did you have to get approved by the director, or what was that like?
It was wild. It'll be something in a in a documentary, hopefully one day, a positive documentary about my career. But like, it was just one of those moments that you hear about happening to people in their careers. And then it happened to me, but I guess it does actually happen. I never thought that stuff really happened, but I got a phone call that out of the blue that Adam Sandler wanted to meet with me about Happy Gilmore 2. And I was like, what? Like, like I didn't even know how, because Snack Shack was barely out. It was like VOD. Like, yeah, he rented it. He paid $6.99, like, so or whatever it is. But
he's got the money, Conor. He's got the money. He can do it.
He can pull it off. Like, yeah, he put it on the credit card.
Right.
But no, so I got that call. They said he wanted to meet with me. So I to play one of the sons, and they asked if I play hockey, which I obviously said I've been playing my whole life.
Of course.
Immediately went to an ice skating rink the day I had in between, and was like, make sure I can skate. And then I got to go down to his office and meet. And that was kind of the first time I felt, the producers, everyone that was in his office, even just the way that like the vibe is, I didn't feel stressed out, which after the meeting, I was like, well, was I focused? Like that felt like we just hung out for 30 minutes and I didn't even know if I got it. Like I left and he was just like, don't cut your hair. And I was like,
that's a good sign, right?
I called my mom. I'm like, I don't know. He said, don't cut my hair, but I don't know. It was like, so yeah, man, it was like the coolest thing ever. And it was so, and just to hear him talk about Snack Shack, just, I think now looking back meant the most at that meeting to have someone that did comedies that were indie and like low budget and, you know, very much so had to find their own audience.
Totally.
And I think that he just gave me assurance. He's like, you know, Snack Shack will find its audience. And I think since that meeting, it totally has. And it's been really cool once it went to Prime, and it's still getting bigger. I think Snack Shack's bigger today than it ever has been. And it's progressively been getting bigger, which is really cool.
So
but yeah, it was wild, man. I don't even know. It was just a crazy meeting.
It just played our indie theater in Iowa City. I didn't get to go, but they do like a midnight screening of certain movies, and it just played there. And I was just like, oh fuck, that's super cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So Adam did see Snack Shack, and that is the reason he thought to cast you. Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty direct. I think it all actually happened like it was all within a couple days. Like he saw. So how it happened, how it really happened, is he saw Snack Shack, and then he called Adam Raymeyer. They're both named Adam. It's a nightmare to tell the story. It really is. I'm like, I can never do it. And so he called Adam Sandler called Adam Raymeyer, and they talked, and he was like, dude, I love the movie. And then Adam Raymeyer called me and was like, dude, the Sandman loved our movie. And I'm like, no way. And then I like went to some callback for something, and which was weird. And then I ran into Gabe there from Snack Shack at this call, and I was like, dude, did you hear Sandman saw the movie? He's like, no way, bro. So then I go into this callback, and then I come out, and Gabe goes into this callback. And then right when I'm leaving, interrupting my conversation with Gabe, my manager calls me and is like, hey, she's like, we just got a call from Sandler's team. So it's all in like this crazy day. And then I met with him 2 days later. And then 2 days after that, I got the call that I got it. And yeah, it was crazy.
It's awesome.
That's great.
Wow.
I do have so I was going to ask you this, ahead of time, off the record, but Mike demanded I ask it now, which I think it's a bad idea. But
Okay.
No, you've been doing a lot of, obviously this stuff, it comes with like a lot of, publicity. You're doing a lot of interviews and stuff. But my question was honestly just like, what is your least favorite question? What's your least favorite question that you keep getting asked? Is there one that keeps circulating, like of just like, why do you keep asking me this question?
Honestly, it's and yes, it does keep circulating. It's probably to rank or list my favorite Sandler films, only because I can't be right. I mean, there's no correct answer. Everyone's pissed no matter what. Like every person has a different favorite, but like it's just. So I just say different things. Every interview I've said something different because I'm like, shit. Let me just.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna cross this one off. Shit.
Yes,
it's just all good, It's like I can't even
just say movies that obviously aren't Adam Sandler. Like Waterworld, I love him in Waterworld.
Oh, dude,
Field of Dreams, so good,
so good.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Have you seen Lord of the Rings? That's a good one for Adam Sandler. Yeah, no, that's great. That's. Let me ask you then, what is your most common answer of like number one that it's been upsetting
ask
people?
Him the question
No, that's been upsetting people.
This is easy. It's Happy Gilmore 1.
Okay,
like,
it's just an easy softball answer. Yes,
keep it in the family.
Yeah,
literally.
So obviously, had you seen Happy Gilmore? Was that like an important movie to you as a kid, or was this something you kind of had to refresh yourself up on a little bit?
No, yeah, of course I'd seen it so many times. Like that was probably that one, and I when I was much younger, bedtime stories I watched. I remember. I mean all of them, but Happy Gilmore for sure was the most quoted in my house. My brother's a huge golf guy, so that was always big, and it was wild.
So your brother was probably losing his mind then, huh? That you were in Happy Gilmore too.
And you got to bring him to the premiere.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Did you really? Oh Man, that's
He was
awesome.
he was educating me though. I'm not gonna lie. Like we were in the premiere sometimes, and he was laughing. I was like, no one's laughing. Like no, people aren't laughing, and it's all golf jokes.
Yeah.
Like niche, very niche jokes that at a Hollywood premiere. Like yes, those people all know Happy Gilmore, but it's not a premiere of golf, diehard golf fans,
Yes.
right? So it was interesting because there'd be like 20 people that would die laughing at some like one line from a golfer or something. So.
Was
Yeah.
there a lot of time, or did you were you on set at similar times as a lot of those golf pros?
Yeah, definitely for sort of you guys. Yeah, obviously this is coming out after, but that end scene was cool because everyone was in it. It was like such a big, long scene, and we were shooting it for a couple of weeks. So that was cool. There was a lot of downtime surrounding that, and then especially John Daly. We were spent a lot of time with John
funny.
Daly, and that was a blast too.
What was he like? Like, was he great to be around? Just like we all assume that he's awesome to be around.
Hilarious, like just so chill with it, natural. Everyone was just so funny. I mean, it took a lot of the like actor angst I think people feel out of it because it's like John Daly's just having a beer and just ripping his lines, like chill out. So it was a cool vibe of seeing how fun it can all just be to do. But yeah, that guy's hilarious, man.
Well, I thought one of my favorite aspects of the movie was you guys as a family, like not even Adam involved, but your brothers and your sister. Yes.
Yeah.
What was that like? Because I know like you and Gabe on Snack Shack have such great chemistry. And working with these guys on this film, what was that like? What did it feel like Snack Shack a little bit, or did it kind of ring a bell to you?
I think it's interesting because Snack Shack, Gabe and we're still like such good friends. I was just talking to him yesterday, but Snack Shack, the plot is kind of surrounding our tight friendship, but also the conflict. And so like, I think that was just a different beast to kind of do. Cause like there were days where we weren't talking to each other, like, cause we hated each other in the movie at that point or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a little different. And also we were shooting all day. So I feel like Gabe and I, those 2 weeks we got before we became close, but on Happy Gilmore, like we were pretty much a unit. Like we weren't the conflict of the story. We were really like the heart of the story. And so I thought that was pretty epic that pretty much no matter what day or what we were shooting, like we were united as kids, as siblings, and we were all kind of had the same goal to support our dad and stuff. So yeah, in that regard, it was a lot of just like us hanging out and having a good time. And we also all did the same stuff. So all of our downtime was with each other. Snack Shack, we would be split up a lot more because I'm shooting or someone else is.
Yeah.
The Gilmore kids, we were like, it was the same thing every day for all of us. So it's cool.
I agree with Sean. I think that was one of the best and most pleasant aspects of the new story.
I could watch a movie with just them.
Yeah,
sure.
like I kind of wanted more of you guys in the movie, to be honest, because that was what I grasped onto was what Happy's life had become and his family aspect of it now. But who did you bond with the most, like on a personal level, in the movie out of the cast?
Ooh, well, so Ethan, who plays one of the brothers, Ethan Kokoski, we actually had been friends in LA, like 2 years, which is so crazy that we got the role of brothers of Adam Sandler and Happy Gilmore completely separate. And then we have the same agent, and he put us in a group chat and was like, you boys need to start doing hockey. And we were like, what? Like, that was crazy. So it was kind of cool to work with him because we'd been LA friends. So I think our friendship definitely got stronger. And then honestly, like, Max, I'm going to his wedding in a month.
Wow.
Like I don't know when this is going to come out or if I've posted, but it's okay. But we all got matching tattoos. Like we
cool.
really we haven't posted that we did that yet. But
you did now.
Yeah, I think definitely the family. And then obviously like Sonny's amazing. Like Adam's incredible. We got to spend a lot of time just with their family, which they're just an incredible family to like, really, they are like, so yeah, on everyone, it was like family dynamics. I don't know. One day someone annoys you, like one of the brothers, and then the next day you and that brother are like, jumping on each other. So it was, yeah, it just felt like summer camp for us Gilmore kids.
I think that's why Adam Sandler will go down when, like, 30 years from now, we'll all look back on Adam Sandler as like, I can't believe we were alive at the same time as Adam Sandler, because what he does with these films, like, I believe him in everything he does. I believe his family. I believe that, honestly, what I saw on screen was just like real life Sandler house. And like, did you ever see Hubie Halloween?
Yeah.
Dude, like, I absolutely love that movie, and it's just the vibes it gives off. And I personally loved Happy Gilmore too. In fact, this guy tweeted about it, and he had my like exact thoughts. He said Happy Gilmore 2 is stupid, cheesy, fueled by gratuitous cameos and constant callbacks to the first movie, and I laughed the entire time and thoroughly enjoyed it all. It hit every nostalgic note perfectly. Like, I loved the movie, man. I really did. I thought it was fantastic.
I mean, I agree, but also like, what's the point of it? I mean, it's also a comedy. The point is
Happy Gilmore 2.
Why he's making a sequel, because the first one was so iconic. Yeah. So I'm so glad that, like, and they worked so hard on that. When I first met with Adam, Tim Hurley, who's the other writer and wrote the original first one, he was on Zoom because they were literally in a writing session. And I was like, I came in, I was like, hey, like, what's up? Like, they were, and he's obviously talked about how much effort and time they put into it. And so I'm just glad. It was very, like, everything was so intentional. Like, they were painting, I mean, the cast members that passed away, like,
oh man,
I thought, there was a cute, really beautiful Cameron Boyce, like, little moment. Like, I think it has rewatchability in so many more ways than just being funny. Like it really is meaningful. The little moments that are in there, which is cool, because 30 years has passed. So it's cool that they were like, it's a lot to try to get in one thing, but they did.
It is one of those things that, like, I've had people talk to me about the movie, and like whatever the review, their feelings are on it. My question, or my thought back to them is always, and not in any sort of negative connotation or context of any kind, it's like, what did you expect? Because, like, we know what we're doing here, right? We're all coming back because we love Happy Gilmore, like, and we're bringing this movie back around, and like we're just taking today's world and just throwing it on to what we love about Happy Gilmore. It's like, some people are going to walk away from it and be like, I don't know why they did this or they did that or this. And it's like, we know exactly why that this movie, like Happy Gilmore 2, came out, because, like, we love the first one. Adam Sandler is a god, and we need more of his comedy in the world right now. Like, it's such a fun movie. I watched it twice in a row. My son, who's 2.5 years old, loved the movie. FYI, he was really stoked on it. He thought, especially like the third act of the whole thing.
Yeah,
I mean, that's like eye candy for a kid like that.
Right.
But he likes golf too. He swings clubs every now and again. Then he just picked up on it right away. I was excited. It's like he's picking up on this, where it's like a generational thing right out of the gate. It's pretty awesome, man. It's really something special.
And I've seen some videos too of people being like, well, I didn't pick up my phone, so that's a huge, like,
yeah.
Like, it's like the movie does move quick. Like, there's like you said, that third act is like splashy and stuff. But I also think that 30 years has passed. Like, we got a lot more going on than just like sitting down and putting it on the TV. So I think, like, the way they were able to tastefully do that without making it feel so, like, modernized or trying to be something it's not, is anyone that doesn't like it, I say, go rewatch the first one and come back, because you obviously like,
yeah.
But
and I absolutely I try to think back of, like, the movie's outlandish, like, it's great, it's wonderful. I go back and I wonder 30 years ago if people felt the same way about the original Happy Gilmore, right? What did they feel like it was outlandish?
I didn't
you know
like
what
it
I mean?
as much as
Billy Madison.
Correct.
Yeah.
You
Same
know,
thing,
it's
yeah.
just there's something about it. Just it was too out there. You know, that's what they're saying about Happy Gilmore, the original. If they do, I'm saying, and it's like, did they feel the same way back then? Because now looking back, I mean, I know I'm not the only person who watched Happy Gilmore 2, then watched Happy Gilmore, and then probably watched Happy Gilmore 2 again. It was just like,
And you go back and watch Happy Gilmore 1, and then
Yeah.
you realize. I mean, I'm still realizing things. I watched it again.
yeah,
I read this. I was there. I read the script. I'm like, whoa, oh, whoa. That's. There is so much layered into this movie. Like, just to get past the cameos, I feel like you have to watch it 3 times to actually then like see the movie.
yeah.
You see the movie, and then you have to watch it again to realize all the callbacks. It's really mad impressive. Like, the more into the detail it gets, but
Oh yeah.
the critics, I don't know, isn't Sandler known for like
Yeah.
being for the world? Like, he makes
Yeah.
his movies for the world. Like, so it's cool. I didn't care. None of us were worried about anything that critics would say, which is kind of also a unique sort of experience and veil to sort of have and know, like, we're good. Like, it's an Adam Sandler movie. Like, so it's really cool.
Yeah, that was kind of my next question. Is like, I guess, did you feel any pressure when like you got the part, and did you feel any like I guess responsibility to like the nostalgic nerds like us, I guess, being in this movie and reading the script and knowing that you were going to play this character? Did you feel like any pressure for that?
Honestly, like, not really. I think reading the script helped, because I immediately was able to realize, okay, like, this is great. Like, it's not some sort of like, I don't know, blown out version of a sequel. So that helped. But the main things were, Snack Shack obviously prepared me, like, coming off of that and like what that role was. I was just really excited to be on a set where I was going to be able to sort of learn a lot. Like, I knew I would have a lot more downtime. So yeah, I wasn't really nervous. I was more just like, I guess maybe I was nervous about not making the most of it, I think. But
okay.
I feel like I did. We had such a good time, and I, got to do, and I mean, we got to go to SNL, like, with Adam, and like,
Oh, cool.
we got to go, just so many cool things. I mean, just to be in that world, for that much time, these cool things happen. But yeah, I wasn't really and the brothers. I mean, again, like, we all did the same things, and none of us had obviously been in an Adam movie before or were alive for the first one. So we all were kind of doing it together, and that also helped, because we could talk and be like, yo, you see Bad Bunny? Like, it wasn't like we had to keep it all in our own sort of our head or anything, but yeah.
So what was the wildest? I mean, that's what people are talking about. They're just like, oh my God, cameo after cameo, like, which I enjoyed, because it was just a whole nother way to watch the movie. But what was the one where you legitimately were like, holy shit, that person is in the same movie I'm in. I can't believe I'm standing next to them.
I'm trying to think. I think, like, honestly, and this it was and I didn't stand next to her until I was at the premiere, but probably Margaret Qualley.
Oh yeah.
And I say that, I mean, she was great in the movie. Like, she was so funny.
Yeah.
I became a fan of hers on that show she did with Nick Robinson called Made.
Oh, yeah.
During COVID. Me and my family watched it. Yeah. So, and very different, obviously.
Yep. Yeah.
And just everything I think she's so talented. So that part was crazy, because the people I didn't meet on set almost was more of that vibe. Because on set, it's like, they're not actors. Well, Margaret Qualley obviously is,
Yeah.
but the other people. And so everyone's just kind of like trying to do their best, like, so we're all kind of just like, let's all just do a good job here. But at the premiere, like, seeing some people was really cool. It's probably her. But other ones I learned, I mean, you guys know from our last interview, I'm like, I sometimes feel like I grew up under a rock. Like, I was definitely learning a lot about legends as I was meeting them. But that was yeah.
What about Eminem? Like, you keep hearing this backstory of, like, there's like an hour's worth of Eminem outtake blooper wild? Like, was he crazy or what?
He was so funny, and that was another. I mean, yes, I obviously knew like Eminem, like
Yeah.
I know all his music and stuff, but I wasn't raised in the time when it was like Eminem.
Yeah.
You know, it was more just like we all knew his music. Like we're just like, yeah, that's a legend. So, but when he was on set and I started to see like how Ethan was reacting, because he's like a big music guy and like loves all that stuff, and just the whole set, I was like, oh, this is like time. This is not just like, you know, like and we're like picking him up. So he was so funny. But it made sense because like rapping and riffing in comedy aren't that far off. Like
that's a good point. Yeah.
You just kind of need to rhyme. And if you're roast rapping, which like he's good at, I only say that because sometimes when I do like rapping with my friends, like I think of random crazy things fairly quick, but watching him just riff straight, like the set was dying. Like he was just in the water, like man's just floating in the water, just yelling like the most ludicrous shit, and we're all just like, because you know it's none of the cameras are on us, so it's just an audience. Like it's just on him, and we were all just dying laughing. So that was really cool.
When he goes Detroit, like I lost it. I fucking lost it in my living room, dude.
Like, God, I'm trying to think about. I hope they release it. They should release the cut of all his stuff because it's got to be so funny. Like,
I heard it took a lot, like, not a lot. Actually, I'll rephrase this. I heard it took a lot for Adam to reach out to him finally, to actually get him and ask him to do a part in the movie. Do you know anything else about that?
I don't know about that. I mean, I think I saw the same clip you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly. I know we didn't know. Like once we were out there was still a lot of like, who's going to be this person? Who's going to be that person? Like, and obviously with those big names, they're not like putting you in an email group with them or something. So it's like, you know, we definitely didn't know exactly who was going to be who, but I think I can't relate to that and I don't think anyone in the world can relate to Adam feeling that way, because to everyone else it's like, holy fucking fuck, Adam just called me, I want to do this, right?
Exactly.
That's a very unique experience that he had where he was like not wanting to like bother anyone,
right?
I mean, and of course for me, I would have been a rock, but based on what I've heard other people say that are legends in their own right, they feel the same. So yeah, I feel like that was a cool element too, to know that he does in some capacity have a bit of his pick, just because his movies are so great that he kind of got to, you know, put people where he wanted. Because I imagine on the first one, I don't know, but that must have been more difficult to get, like Bob Barker, or like,
God, yeah.
I don't know how it works back then, but like it was probably different. It was probably more of a please do this, like,
I think it was it's funny that you bring that up. I think we found out that even like the Bob Barker thing,
it's my favorite.
He wasn't his first choice. He wanted
who was it?
He wanted somebody else. I think from Let's Make a Deal or whatever, because he makes the joke in the movie. He wanted somebody else. He ends up getting Bob Barker. Bob Barker agrees only if he wins the fight that they're in.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, Bob Barker, to be trained in how to do that. Maybe you already know this. I'm sorry, I'm explaining it to you. But
no, I actually don't. I'm like,
it's a great fact.
But it's the fact is that he needed to be trained to fight for this. Well, just so happens Chuck Norris was his next door neighbor, and Chuck Norris trained Bob Barker to actually fight and prepare for this and fight properly. So most of what you see in that, it's Bob Barker doing it for real, but he wasn't his first choice. It's crazy.
And it's like the most legendary part. It's like such a legendary part of it. Like, and for Bob Barker, I think like, obviously he was huge, but like, that's such like a legacy moment for him. It's like so cool. And he was throwing those punches.
Yep.
That's what made it so funny. Like,
oh yeah,
he was like throwing just punches makes sense now if he was trained.
It was so good. I can't tell you how many times, like, when I was homesick and like Price is Right comes on, and I'm just hoping that there's some sort of reference to Happy Gilmore. I'm watching The Price is Right like 10 a.m.
Did you like that? Did you see the moment in the movie when Sunny, or her character's Vienna, she's like, "Dad, you're on." I think they said Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
Oh yeah.
Dad, you're on Jeopardy, and everyone's like, And that's like the people in that scene were, see, and now that I've met people, dude, I watched some other Sandler movies, and I was like, I know all these people. This is everybody from the set is like a bit role or not, but like Carter was in that scene, who is he's a producer on it and was I think like an assistant writer and works on all their stuff. So it's just really fun to watch it. Every bit role wasn't just like a random, local hire. It was someone that was on the set that I had a relationship with, and so it was fun. More of a reason I needed to watch it again, because I was like, for the whole first movie.
It's one of those things. I mean, and it's no secret. Obviously, we hear it all the time about how, Adam Sandler movies, like you see the same faces over and over again, and that's actually really interesting. Even the ones like I might not recognize, but then you realize you telling us now, oh, that's actually a writer. So he gave him a spot in a speaking line or something in the movie. That's amazing. I love that.
Like almost all of them, like every sort of like every role that you see that you're like, damn, that actor just got like that random New Jersey actor got a little role. Like it's somebody it was a producer.
Yeah,
like
wow.
It's pretty crazy. It's and I mean, obviously Steve Buscemi, the legend.
Yep.
Oh, dude.
The legendary Steve Buscemi was in this, and just like I got to go rewatch every Sandler movie now that I have met the group, because the same group. Like I'm like, it's pretty crazy actually.
Speaking of like famous people, famous cameos, and everything. So each of his sons, each of Happy's sons, are named after famous hockey players.
Yes.
Do you know which famous hockey player you are named after?
Yes, I'm named after Terry O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like
The
legendary.
Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah. Like, I did when we thought we were going to do a lot of hockey. I did research on that. But yeah, that's an Easter. Did you notice that on your own? Like, were you like,
Yeah.
are you a hockey guy? Okay.
Well, only because I was like, okay, Bobby.
Bobby Hall.
Okay,
yeah.
Bobby Hall. Oh, and Gordy Hall. Oh, okay.
Wayne Gretzky.
Wayne
Terry.
Terry. You're like, wait a second. And it's like,
There were two legendary Terry. Like, I remember, like, I had the wrong Terry for a second.
Yeah,
I was like studying up some dude who was pretty good at hockey, and I'm like, Terry, like,
Oh, it's
So
the
I-
fake one from Happy Gilmore 1.
Exactly.
yeah, no, but that's a pretty like niche Easter egg.
deep
I haven't-
cut.
No one's brought that up yet, but yeah.
I thought it was great when I saw it, and I was even more stoked because it was you. So I was just like,
Yep.
I'm just gonna say that. It's like,
I love it. I'm like, keep the Irish in there with the O'Reilly.
yeah.
Well, being a fan of the first movie, you yourself, watching Happy Gilmore 2, just watching it and trying to keep the mind of you being in it and reading the script and being involved in it. What's your favorite scene from the movie? Just watching it as a movie.
Ooh. I think. Well, see, I guess I would say as an audience, like if I was to just like have watched it on my own, I really would have I really loved the I don't remember what they're called as a unit, but the Margaret Qualley, Eric Andre, like I just felt like that was so funny because those three people, those characters are so similar to my relationship with golf. Like,
Dude, that was a great
where I'm at.
sequence.
Like I'm good, like I can play, I'm down, but like also I'm celebrating when the ball goes far. Like, it's very fun. Like I just thought that was hilarious, and that was so yeah, I love that scene. But I also was very surprised the scene that Adam does with Sadie, who's his oldest daughter. She has the tattoos and she's in the AA group.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought that at the end was like, and I think being in the theater with all their family and the grandparents were there who are also in the movie. And yeah, that scene was cool. That just felt it was more impactful than I obviously on paper, because I was just reading it as the character names, but seeing their faces and like knowing them was a really cool moment. I love that scene. That scene took it for me. I was like, this is like that's magic. Like it's Adam Sandler magic for the audience to be in on a secret that, like, you know, when she's like, what does she say? Oh, she says, you know, you kind of remind me of my dad.
Yeah.
And they both look forward at the same time, and it just feels like magic. But all his movies do because of that. So
it was something that I appreciated about the new movie is that, like, Happy Gilmore is a fucking goof, and like it's a laugh riot the entire time, and so is Happy Gilmore 2. But then he also introduces like getting older, and you know, his happy place changes, which is so good. And then but like his like drinking problem and everything too, and like actually seeing him like kind of lose it in the bathroom and finally give up, and it's that same scene with Margaret Qualley and that whole group. It was just such a refreshing kind of thing to see, because we know Adam can go very dramatic, you know, and
we didn't used to know that.
Yeah,
though,
to introduce
you know?
that into Happy Gilmore 2 was just really cool to see, you know.
I think it's also just so real. Like I obviously I'm not 30, so I haven't lived that much time, but like even if I just compare like 10 years ago to me now, like nobody gets to the age of Happy Gilmore now and hasn't been through shit. Like that's just life. So I think like to touch on that in the way they did was cool. It was just cool to see like a comedic hero also go through, like, not like the comedic hero of Happy Gilmore, like the character like went through shit.
Yeah.
Which, and then still is authentic, and you still feel like they're, I don't know. It was like, I'm getting this thought right now, but it touched on like the jadedness of, okay.
You made a thumbs up. Yeah.
I don't know how to turn that off. It touched on the jadedness of getting older and how like life can suck and so many bad things can happen, but then it preserved the like inner child, the magic, like the like sort of fire that Happy Gilmore had in the first one. So it was like weird. It was like, oh shit, life can suck, but also like, damn, okay, we're all still, people still have their spark. So that's what I from as a person.
And drinking in the movie was also like kind of his like his only selfish really thing that he did, because in the first film, obviously, he's doing this for his grandma, and now he's doing it for his daughter. It's like that's really cool, even though, you know, obviously Happy can be a lovable asshole sometimes. It's just cool to see that aspect of it.
Well, you bring it around in a joke, you know. I don't think I ever got tired of seeing what he was going to drink out of next.
Never. Not once.
like when he takes the shot out of the golf ball, I was just like, this is peak. This is every
like
the fucking cucumber, like the rangefinder. He just like, he looks through it and then he like opens it. Like, I'm just like, I just wanted to keep seeing that. Honestly, kept me going enough for just whatever. I just want to see what he's going to drink out of next. I think this will be good.
Even we didn't know any of those, because like those were all kind of cutaway. Like even some of the ones that was kind of cutaways. So when we were watching it, like I think, I don't know how many were even written in the script. They were definitely like just being like, oh shit, someone put a cap on that. Let's unscrew, you know, like. So watching the movie for the first time, it was really cool, because I didn't know, I had no idea what was going to be. Or on set, I'm like, shit, I should have fucking gone in the cuckoo clock.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't know.
Got a little pick me up. Who knows?
It's right.
Okay, this thumbs up thing needs to.
Well, Conor, we're not going to keep you too long. I know you got stuff going on. So what's final question? What is next, man? Do you have Adam Sandler's number in your phone? Are you waiting for it to ring because you're a part of the family now? Like what's coming up next in your life?
I do have Adam's number. He was crazy when he first texted me, because it was we had the initial meeting, but it was after I found out I got it, and he just said, "Hey, it's Adam Sandler," and I was like, "Somebody's trying to get my bank information." Like, I was like, "What do you want from me?" Like, and it happened to all of us. Ethan FaceTimed the number because he's like, "Nah, it's not," and then he was like,
"Oh, damn."
Yeah. But I think right now, like, in terms of the Happy Gilmore of it all, we're just like enjoying, like, it's just so crazy to get a fraction, like even just to be the tiniest sliver of a 30-year fan, like that, it's impossible for an actor of my age to even, like, I don't know, like you're getting plugged into the most loving fan base ever, like the love that people show, but that's been building for 30 years. Like before I was even born, people were in love with like the story that I'm now a small part of, or like a piece of. And so, yeah, just kind of enjoying that and like riding the wave is going to be really fun. And yeah, we all talk, we're all texting, and like, as things are, going. And of course, same as Eminem and Travis Kelce, if Sandler calls, I'm fucking there, So I'm just like focusing on everything, and yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, man.
Well, dude, we love the fact that we get to talk to you a second time, and we're just waiting for what's next, man. Because we're on Team Conor, dude, and like we hope you just keep this whole thing rolling and just kill it out there, buddy.
So there's exciting stuff coming. It's all like, it's so close to being all these. They're all like this, and I'm like, okay, like one, just I'm working on stuff that I think you guys will love. But I'm excited.
And we are available for cameo. Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
I said once the call's over, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, exactly. Sweet. And we are officially letting it known that we are available to go anywhere you need for some sort of a cameo role of a dumb podcast, like saying something in a movie. We could totally do that.
Yeah. No.
Every podcast must have been just punching the air when they cut to those like.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Bad friends.
Oh my God.
Right? Yeah.
That was great, dude. So, Conor, last question for you. Name your 5 best Happy. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
The real ones.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think which ones I haven't listed. There's one that
The Wedding Singer.
I was about to, bro. No, I was about to like do that, and then it would be no. They're all great, and also I know all the people that are in all of them now, so it's like, when they were asking us on that blind rank, I'm like.
They're right there. There's like 3 of them beside
I don't know,
me.
like, yeah, it's like that's Julie Bowen and Adam. Those are my parents. Like, yeah, number 2. Like, of course, like
You're literally asking Adam Sandler's kid to name his favorite kids. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you asking for here? You can't.
Or it's
do
like
that.
it's more like a rank the set. Like, because every set was in different ones, and I'm like,
no way, dude. No way. Oh, that's great.
It's
great,
really great talking to you, Conor. And like Mike said, nothing but the best for you. Can't wait to see you in more movies. Seriously.
Yeah, man.
And next time you come to Des Moines, hopefully there's no kind of weird bomb threat situation in the room that you're in.
I mean, and that's a podcast of its own. Like, that was crazy. I should send you guys some videos, because it was like, I've never seen anything like that. But yeah, I'm glad everyone's safe. And
yes,
I want to get your guys' studio looks sick. So I'll be up there though, because you're so close to Nebraska City. And
dude,
I go there all the time. Like to visit.
Hell yeah, man.
Next time you go to Nebraska City, we will meet you there, because I want to see it so bad.
Dude.
Yeah, same, man.
Good. Podcast at the pool. We'll do like
go.
Let's do it.
Hashtag, yeah, because it's there. It's still up and running and stuff.
Hell yeah,
dude. Yeah, well, we're there.